Mammoth Hot Springs, the Mountain Terrace, growing 2 feet every year and reinforcing the idea that this poor tree picked the wrong spot. Pretty amazing what nature does. This one is the Cupid Spring. And as you can tell, some of this top is less active than it had been in the past. But you can still see they're still working on it with the springs, adding layers as the years go by. Dryad Spring is now Dryad. Every time a geological event happens, this entire area changes. We have 2 springs over here. The one on the left is Pallet Spring. The one on the right, I'm not 100% sure what the name is yet. We'll find out eventually. But as you look on it, you can see how the rims are nice and flat and everything is smooth, all because of the microphiles, that bacteria that are living in there that are causing it to solidify slowly over time, so that all those different colors show up depending on the different microphiles and the temperature of the water. This is the Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel. Compared to the Yellowstone Inn, it definitely has a different feel to it. It's not quite as crowded, but it's also got a completely different look. A short hike to Wraith Falls, it's called. It's a 100-foot cascade. It's not technically a waterfall, as you can tell. The water is running down the face of the rock, coming down below into its rapids. I would imagine in the springtime it's pretty impressive. Right now, it looks a little bit like a trip.
And this is our lunch spot for today. Prime moose area. So we'll see if we see anything while we're sitting here eating.
You never know what you'll see as you drive along on the road and take a little pull out. One of the natural springs feeding the river, but it's also reminiscent of a geyser. We're ready to go on the Monument Geyser Basin hike. We'll let you know how it goes. What do you think, hon? We're over halfway up, but we came up a long way from down there. Feeling it? I know I am. A little more to go. To get to the top, we open up into a little bit of an expanse here. It's got a hodgepodge of a lot of different things to investigate. One of the first things I'm looking at is this view. It's pretty impressive. And if you're careful and look, you can see the road down there. It's a long way down, but that's the road we came from right there alongside the river. And we are now up here. What do you think, hun?
We made it.
Get to the top and you come out in this little basin. It's kind of silly at the top of the mountain, but you can hear it escaping over there. The hot air just going. Several thermal events, you could say, happening. And over this way, you can see some more. One looks like a chimney, like it's smoking over there. And if you look off in the distance, what a view. I do have my path Nazi along with me, reminding me that, see these logs down here? They're trying to tell you to make sure that you do not go off the path into any of these thermal areas, because they're so unstable you could fall right through in one of the holes and be gone very quickly. And I don't think my wife wants me to do that yet. This is kind of like showing up in the land before time here, looking around and seeing and hearing all that hot air escaping. If you're quiet enough, you can actually hear the water boiling down here. And looking off in the distance, seeing that incredible mountain range. This is really goofy when you figure you're at the top and this stuff is going on. Only at Yellowstone. Here comes my honey down the rocks. Getting towards the end. That's probably a yearling.
Okay, we got an elk coming up. That's why we're waiting in line.
Drive by.
Oh goodness, here we go again.
Another beautiful day in Yellowstone. After getting the oil changed on the truck, getting the brakes checked, ready for many more excursions. Come walking down by the river in Yellowstone to see what we could see. And if I come down around the bank here, oh my gosh, look at this. Somebody's taking a little break in a lawn chair.
Hi, honey.
I wonder who that might be.
Hello.
Hi.